Alright. Trying to get my friends together to go see Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh no! Some of my friends already went to see it last weekend. Boo. Boo. Cool, but they say it's really good. Awesome! So where am I? Right, I just killed that guy who's trying to get like the drug recipe out of me. Is there anything in here that I've missed? I don't think so. Yeah, Matadrick says it right. There's a difference between not excluding someone and openly inviting someone. And 5th edition has taken a stand on the side of openly inviting. And that's really nice to see. I know a bunch of people who don't like Breaking Bad. I mean, they think it's too violent, too ugly. The main character is not a good person at all. He's a bad person. And they don't like watching that, and that's fine. I loved it because I loved the acting and the writing, and I found it very compelling to follow this character who that we all know he's just a horrible person. Okay, so what the hell are my quests? Ah, look at all those checked off quests. Sick. Now that's like a main quest, Fight Club, right. In the Claws of Madness. Yeah, I want to find that thing. No idea where it is, but hey, my minimap is showing me. Hooray! What? Where's my silver sword? Inventory. Cutlass. I want that because it does a lot more damage. Good. Oh, Nyctosaurus, you missed a week. I played last weekend, and then, like a lazy bum, I haven't uploaded the VODs to my channel yet, which I'm very sorry for. Those will come online after today's stream. Hey, who is that? Are you a bad guy? Hey, yes, you are. Yeah, I bet. Okay, all gone. That's good. Oh. Yeah, sure. Oh, dude. Ouch. Okay. Yeah, Applesh. Poland has put out some really good games. Ooh, is there anything there? No, I can't reach that, right? That's the one I can't get to. Ah. What's chasing after me now? Oh, good. Whoa. Whoa.
Some help, finally. I thought I was done for.
Well, you were.
What's wrong?
I'm fine, but my friend remains in that damned hospital.
Well.
Cedric told me that 2 people went missing near the burnt mansion.
I'm Rupert Brandhuber. I'm a medic from Edda, and I came here with a friend to look for a very rare species of herbs.
These woods aren't the best place for herb picking.
So we were warned, but the temptation was too great. We got as far as the site of the fire. No sign of herbs, but there was something downstairs. Something.
Oh.
What's that?
Ooh.
Can you hear it? That's Grindley's dog. Feel that? Something approaches. Help us!
What? What has approached? Whoa! Neckers! Take out your damn sword. Oh, yikes. I'm gonna get killed. My headphones on backwards. Yes. There we go. All right, time to drink another swallow. Oops. And maybe a cat as well. Drink it. Cool. There we go. Hey, buddy. I can see your circulatory system. It's kind of freaky. Necker. Necker ingredients. Defeat the Neckers to the rooms. Hmm? Hey! Doing a lot more damage to these guys than I used to. Give me your stuff. Your body parts. I need them. Ooh. Oh, look. Okay. Oh yeah, there's like a ghost down in here or something like that. I think I do remember that. That's where I came from. That doesn't look like something I could blow down. Okay, good.
Harder than those here they were. Oh, the greed.
Is it time for a ghost fight? Ooh. Hospital files, hospital records. Oh no, wraiths.
Damn.
Yikes. Oh my god. Lots of damage from these wraiths. And I'm dead. Oh, I should definitely save. Ugh. Yes, I do want to load the last save game. Oh, dude. The Witcher 2, your quick save and like, yeah. Guys. Okay, here we go. Back we go. Now this time we're saving much more frequently. First of all, I'm gonna do this. Re-equip my swords. So silver sword and cutlass. Good. Take all that stuff. Let's get that. Awesome. Yeah, I think there is a ghost oil. Cool. What? Ow. Wraps. Okay, F5. Good. Yes. Yes.
What's feel
Yes. Yes. Draw your silver sword. Good. F5. Oh, I can't save right now. There we go. That looks interesting. Another way down. Horns. Full spade. Oh, white myrtle. Oh no! Okay. Dead dog. Bummer. Drink another swallow just to make sure that we have it. Oh, I don't think I can. Well, very well. Do I have oil? Spectre oil. Yep. And then what? Reardon, probably.
Other than those here they were. Oh, the greed!
So, F5. Cool. What was that? Oh. Scleroderm. Hey, look at that. Bryonia. Yeah, and then we gotta get these things, and then blammo. Wraiths. Come here. Going ham. Yeah. Geralt is a badass. Essence of Death. Whoa. That's pretty wild. So let's read those hospital records, huh? Oh, that's... The patient has contracted dysentery. There is no hope for him now. I had him isolated and ordered that prayers be said for him. I also increased the dosages of his herbs. They seem to have some healing properties, but incidentally also loosen tongues. Yes. No, nothing special. Okay.
They needn't have done it. Those here were innocents. And I...
I'm not done with fire.
No. Ow. I like how it says down in my chat log, Geralt is incinerated. That's a neat effect. I like that. Poor sad ghosts. Hey! Oh god! Alright, F9. Did I totally not save after that? I don't think I did. Oh, good.
4, 12, fever, shakes, dilated pupils. Has there been any stool?
Has there been any stool? Okay, good question. So...
Damn you.
Come here. Yeah. Going ham. Good strategy against wraiths. Good anti-wraith strategy. Lumber. Timber.
To the bone, to the stone.
Hospital files number 1. Let's read those. The woman manifests strong symptoms of schizophrenia. To avoid marring her beauty, I decided not to employ the standard therapy, the red-hot circlet, but instead to increase her herb dosages. As she was prone to having fits of aggression, I have had the patient chained. The pictures she has painted on the walls should be analyzed. Save, 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 save. Done. Save, done.
I'm in pain. I beg you, help. Give me some medicine. I'm in pain. I beg you, help. Give me some medicine.
It's moving. It's creeping towards me.
You're creeping towards it.
Go away.
Oh, hey, look. What's up, dude?
Leave me be. Away with you.
Control yourself.
It's not my fault. It wasn't me, not me.
What's not your fault?
Fire. Fire everywhere. Wasn't meant to happen. I didn't want that, I swear.
Won't get much out of you until I calm you down. Maybe the fire didn't consume everything. Maybe I can find some medicine, a sedative.
Go away.
Okay. A little sedative medicine.
Clean it.
Go away!
Whatever happened here made quite an impression, even on those who were mad.
It's very hard to see.
Away!
Endurance, that's good. No, I went there, I went there, I went there. Bloody pictures painted on the walls. Yep. Oh, hey. Ouch. There's one behind me. Yeah.
How many more can there be?
At least one. Geralt. Excellent. Hey, Vandy fan, welcome over. Hospital files 2 and medical notes on patient 15.
The eldest of our residents, this patient has been with us longer than any other. Cold water therapy has failed in his case, and there seems to be no promise of improvement. I have had him chained and reduced his food rations to weaken the strength of the illness and limit his self-destructive tendencies. I have begun to employ herbs.
Medical notes on patient 15.
The patient is persistently delusional. He claims to have been abducted by the Wild Hunt. Wait, what? He recounts fantasies of a world where genocide happened and where unicorns wander human graves. Sometimes his delusions contain elven gardens. Furthermore, the patient claims that when he escaped the Hunt's captivity a year ago, so much time had passed in our world that he saw the graves of his children.
Well, sounds dire. So I grabbed that medicine, gotta give it back to Gendry, Grindley.
What's going on? Where am I?
Hush, just take these
Rupert asked me to
herbs.
find you.
Rupert lives.
Listen, you and your friend. I don't get it yet, but you aren't telling the truth. That's painfully apparent. This place seems to have a very dark past, one you had a hand in. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Great. So now you can tell me the story and don't skip a thing.
Story?
There's always a story, Gridley. Spit it out.
Hi, Koibu Chad.
We're former soldiers, fought for Eden during one of the wars with Nilfgaard.
Neil
Times
Chat,
long
nicest
past.
chat.
I was Rupert's adjutant in the field hospital that our unit set up in this manor house. We didn't at all mind who lived here. In fact, the inmates were friendly. At the outset, that is. One day our scouts captured a Nilfgaardian. He was desperate to win his freedom and claimed he was part of a detachment that had concealed the booty looted in Eden.
The booty.
We couldn't believe our fortune. Thought the gods had smiled upon us. We'd heard incredible tales of this treasure, questioned any black one we'd captured. It seemed all our efforts would finally be rewarded. We decided to make him talk.
By torturing him?
Our commander wanted to break him on the wheel, but Rupert said he knew a better way. There's a local herb. If you brew and drink it, you can only tell the truth.
Yep,
The
swiggity
commander
swooty. They were coming for that booty.
interrogated the prisoner, drawing a map in the process. And we celebrated. Talked of how we would divide the treasure. And took ever greater liberties with the patients. The priest looking after them began to protest, and one of our boys split his head open.
Nice, Gridley. Keep talking and I just might let you go alive and intact.
Maybe.
What happened next?
Once the prisoner revealed where the treasure was hidden, the commander had him quartered in front of the lunatics. They'd shown signs of madness before. When they smelled blood, well, we could not control them. Many we simply had to cut down. I don't even know how the
Why,
fire
long live
broke out.
Breger.
Any of the patients survive?
A young woman we managed to pull from the burning building. She was nice, quiet, and willing. 2 nights later, she slit our commander's throat, and that was all we saw of her, and of the map, of course. The war was ongoing, and shifting fronts forced us to abandon our search for her soon after.
And here you are, back after many years. Really think you can still find her around here?
Life's not treated me well since then, and Rupert's had it even worse. This is our chance to reverse our fortunes. Fate smiled upon us once. Perhaps by some strange chance it still holds us in favor.
I wouldn't count on that. I think we're dealing with one heavy curse here. And it looks like we need to start by finding that Nilfgaardian's corpse.
Go away!
Hello, Berserker Hug. That Nilfgaardian's like, come at me, bro. Alright, time to drink some potions.
Leave me be! Away with you!
Potions! Let's see. Do I have the formula for Spectre oil? I don't think I do. I don't. So, swallow. We'll create another 2. Drink one of those. Koibu chat, how many games has Neil played so far?
Go away!
Oh, I should level up. Burp. Character. Now, when do I get to choose a path? Oh, now. Neat, huh? Magic or alchemist? What's this do? Bomb damage, trap damage, vitality. Chance of creating mutagens, alchemy ingredients, potion duration, negative effects of all potion. No, effects plus 15, negative minus 30. Oil duration, effects. It's the ability to drink an additional potion. Vigor regeneration when poisoned. Damage dealt when poisoned. Chance of instant kill when poisoned. Unlocks Berserk mode. Generation of adrenaline when poisoned. That's strange. Like, at this point in the game, I don't really think I want to be poisoned. Like, even if I get good stuff later. Like, it's hard for me to say, yeah, let's build down the tree that improves me while I'm poisoned. Magic. Hard sign level 2. Sign damage. Axii sign level 2. Nice. Wind sign level 2. Sign intensity. Venting. Huh. Interesting. Enhanced Igni sign. Sign may incinerate foes. Attacks up to 2 opponents. Bearden sign. Extra vitality. Heliotrope sign. I don't know what the heliotrope sign does, though. So it's kind of like, oh, I get this new sign, but I don't know what it does, so I have a hard time understanding how attractive it is for me. Increases my sign damage and resistances, and Swordsman. No longer takes 200% damage when stabbed in the back. Oh, that's nice. Unlocks the ability to counter an opponent's blows. Good work. Vigor regeneration, damage reduction. Lowers the vigor needed to block. All right, chat. What path do you want to see me go down? Which of these do you want me to specialize myself in. Most of them are not active talents. Most of them are passive talents, which, you know, passive talents aren't super exciting, right? Sword, alchemy, sword. Swordsmanship is the best tree, swordsman. All right, it looks like swordsman is winning out, but let's do it this way. I'm gonna make a straw poll. Doink. Create poll. Bing. All right, chat. Swords, alchemy, or science? Go, go, go. Waiting for them votes to roll in. Oh yeah, look at those results going up. Cuckoo. Hey, Ketten. Okay, swords have 27 votes, alchemy 21, signs 19. Really quite close. I might end up doing something like swords and signs. I might. I might. Okay. Yep, swords is on top. Alchemy is quite close, but swords is the number one. So, swords it is. Whoop. Yeah, we'll take riposte first, because that is quite strong. All right, now we are a badass. Yeah, guys, Orc in chat. It's all about voting for awesome stuff in Steven's games.
A wolf leading wolves.
What do you want, Spectre? Their deaths?
2 of 20 return when none remain. Yet one shall judge them. If he is merciful, he will feed them to the dead. If he is cruel, he will grant them what they came for.
A prophecy. I should have expected as much.
Bring me their hearts, so I may feast on their cowardice. Bring me their eyes, so I may spit in them before they are forever extinguished.
Hey, no problem.
Is that your offer? Fine. I'll lift this curse one way or another.
Very chewy. That's hilarious. Okay, cool. So this guy wants me to bring these guys down here so that he can murder them to death. You know, I'm strangely okay with that. I'm actually getting very interested these days in chat interaction with games. So, if you guys have any ideas of how I can play a game or games or anything and get more interaction from you guys while I'm playing, let chat modify the game experience, you should send me a message on Twitch. I'd be interested in hearing what you have to say and doing some experiments with my own playing to let you guys have more of a say in how I play games. Oh, Gridley. Hey.
I met the Nilfgaardian's ghost. Let's find your comrade.
Hey, Lost
Gridley,
Primarch.
You live. What happened down there?
I found the ghost of the Emperor's soldier.
You're the Witcher. Get rid of it.
Oh, yeah, you need to see something. Come with me. It's important.
I already have. Come on, let me show you something.
Oh wow, HQ Evo, you saw me present the Dungeons of the Secret World, huh? That's awesome.
Remember me? Corpse man. Remember how I was torn apart bit by bit? Remember what you did with the people of this house?
You deceived us!
Crimes require punishment, and only retribution can lift the curse. I leave them to you.
Oath of vengeance! Oath of vengeance!
Let the feast begin, boys!
Yeah, I remember that HQ Evo. Sweet. Take your Orens. Oh, diagram. Witcher's robust silver sword. Worth it. Awesome. Look at that. How much damage does that do? 12 to 18 versus 10 to 17. Well, that certainly is a marginal improvement. It could be neat to do something with R&D where, like, chat votes on when monsters appear and stuff. Interesting.
The patient's drawings seem to confirm the diagnosis of schizophrenia. The cruelty prevalent in them undoubtedly stems from childhood events. A strong trauma, to be confirmed, coupled with a dominating mother, have warped this poor creature's mind. The patient will receive treatment. I have decided to increase the dosage of her herb mixture. In addition to its healing properties, the concoction seems to force patients to reveal the truth about themselves and the truth.
Use votes for rolls. Does JP roll a 1 on this roll? Yes, yes, yes. Vote yes. Vote yes. Everybody votes yes. Yeah, those guys just kind of stood there. I was like, hey, look at this ghost that's still alive and active and going to murder you. And they were like, oh, look at that. Wow, how fascinating. Now, how the hell do I get out of here? No. Place is still super ghost soundy for being all curse lifted and stuff. Nope, wrong way. Oh, that's that room. Interesting. No, oh my god, I'm so lost. So lost, Chad. I know there's some stairs down. Hey, there we go. At last. That was me. Let's see who's saying what and what do they want. Oh yeah. It's Eplesh. He's giving me a suggestion. Yeah, that's a really cool idea, Eplesh. I think I very well may consider doing that for one of the R&D shows coming up soon. Ah, well, good. What? Oh, you can turn off the UI by pressing H. So, Fight Club and then the Kran. Well, I hate to not complete that quest, so let's do that. Oh, I think this game is still beautiful. Quite strong. Ow. Hey!
Shit, you stink.
Sweet. You got reposted. that the bad guy around here? I see a little red dot on my map. Oh, okay. The VOD will be muted for including the Skype sound. So true. So true. I haven't read any of the Witcher books. I played the Witcher one, though. Let's go back to town. Where are we? We're there. Okay. So dark outside. Cortinarius. Riposte is when you block with the E key, and then you see a little sword icon flash on your enemy, and if you click when you see that sword icon, then you'll block the attack and then riposte, dealing extra damage. And that is spelled R-I-P-O-S-T-E. It's a French term because it comes from fencing, which is a French sport. So dark at night. So dark. Let's put away our sword. I haven't completed the troll quest, actually. I need to get some vodka. Don't forget to use your iron sword on all the monsters for massive damage. Her. Maybe it's vodka buying time. Oh yeah, God. Save game. I should put up a straw poll to see how often I should save. Maybe there's a way to use Silent Bot Cyrus to automatically create straw polls and automatically post the responses. Now that would be interesting. I'll have to talk to Chris about that.
Punches lights out!
Hey there!
You sell anything? I don't think so. Hey, Dyson Beaver. Let's trade. What? You don't sell vodka? How do you not sell vodka?
Left hook! Watch out for the left hook! Wanna dance, White Teddy?
White Teddy?
Welcome. A pleasure to see you. I believe we met in Vasima.
Yeah, I bet. Let's trade. Dude. Where's the waitress? Wasn't she like walking around earlier?
Greetings. Welcome. Say something, or did you just fart?
Dang it, guys. No. Zoltan.
Good to see you, Zoltan. What are you doing so far from home?
It's a dog's life, Geralt, I'll tell you that much. You work your fingers to the bone for 6 years, you listen to the tirades of that old tyrant Breckenrig, you buy jewels. Then she breaks off the engagement. And there I was, learning the gavotte. Fuck it. Out of sight, out of mind. Farewell to Eudora, the forge in Novigrad, and all the world's Breckenrigs. I'm a plain merchant, and I've made my peace with that.
Poor Zoltan. He knew
Is there a good swordsmith or blacksmith here?
There's a small smithy by the wall. Quite basic. The tools probably remember the conjunction of the spheres, but it'll do for weapon repairs. They also enhance swords with runes, and add ornamentation to armor. Just don't do anything that'll make you look like Dandelion at the opening of a new brothel. You could also look in on some merchants. I don't think Laredo's robbed them of everything yet.
Okay. I know
Spoke
Laredo's
to the
plans.
commandant. The future hardly looks bright for the non-humans in Flotsam.
That fucker's only waiting for an excuse. One small provocation by Orveth and he'll attack us.
How do you know?
Heard it by chance. Saw him walking through the port one night, talking to himself, that batty bastard. He mentioned a new order and a world for humans only. He laughed and shouted curses at the prison barge. The scum is up to something. Yorvith must sense it. He's doing everything not to provoke Laredo, but his Scoia'tael might have a different opinion and less restraint.
Interesting. So, I guess I'm gonna meditate until dawn, so shops open up and I can maybe buy a vodka recipe? Is that what I'm seeing?
They say there's no amusement.
That they certainly do.
Hey, handsome.
What? What? What's all this? Why are you boarded up? Closed. What? But I didn't get you closed. Dude.
Flotsam's got a garrison. We don't need a witcher.
So how's it going?
Let's trade. Acnid oil. Oh, I have so much money. Red haze bomb. White Rafford's decoction. Dropping out my vitality like that is so heavy, though. Hanged Man's Venom, Arachnid Oil. Let's grab that. I'll grab that too. Gadwall Vigor. That might be good. Gadwall looks pretty attractive. I'll buy that. Okay, good.
Youngsters screaming in daytime, the old man moaning at night.
So how...
All diagrams. Hey, Orens. Thank you, bookkeeper. What? Where is he? Interesting. He's not in his shop at all. There you go. Morning DMG. Thanks, Neil Chat. Neil must be having a good morning. Apparently there's no vodka, which is very interesting.
I think the stew's ready.
Because there was vodka in The Witcher 1.
Artist at work.
Let's trade, mysterious merchant. Wait a minute, I can just buy a robust Witcher's silver sword? Dude.
You might want to stir it.
Well, I don't stir. I will.
Well then, how do I get rid of that troll? The Kayran, Assassins of Kings. In fact, I don't even look like I have the troll quest on my quest log. Aracas, Andraga, Neckers, Harpies. Diagrams. Maybe I'll see if I can find Laredo again.
What? Damn it.
Yes.
People! The mutant's pursuing me!
What? Oh, that's hilarious. Where's Laredo's house again?
Why does he need two swords? Does he want to lose them?
Someone's saying to the notice board in the front of the inn. Alright, here I go. Where the hell is the inn? Oh my god. This game is impossible. Dude. It's the worst. The worst thing ever.
Does he tend to lose them?
This is ridiculous.
They're out of metal.
Maybe it's over here? Please? This is the worst. The worst thing ever. There we go. Finally. Notices. The bandit Dimitri has repented. I'll take that. Troll contract, yes. Seek a brave soul to kill the degenerate troll lurking near the ruined bridge. Okay, so, new quests. Oh, do I need to look at it in my inventory first? I think I do. Trophies, mutagens, ranged. No. Quest items? No. No notices on the board. No troll quest in my quest log. I don't know. It's very strange.
So how's it going, dear? Everything all right at the household?
The gods have no love for your kind.
There's Laredo's place.
I did just as you said.
Let's go to Laredo. DMG modifier, right now I don't have my computer specs listed anywhere. It's not incredible.
Splendid.
Oh.
I dug through my coffers and happened on something you could find useful.
I didn't know I was looking for him.
I don't need it, but a monster slayer just might.
Thanks.
Red haze, huh? Journal entry. Cool. That was neat. I didn't know I was looking for him, but hey.
Any news for me, Witcher?
I guess you're...
He's stubborn, it's true. The citizens of Flotsam owe the elf, if...
Cool. Nothing about trolls. Just get through. Like, it really doesn't look like anything in my inventory related to the troll contract or anything like that, so yeah. I do find that confusing. Like, you know, some of those things on that message board are quests and some of them seem to be quests but don't give me a quest, and some of them definitely don't really seem to be quests. They're just sort of notices that enhance the world. And, you know, notices that enhance the world are interesting, but maybe I shouldn't be able to take them?
Fine mess you have here. Dwarves stealing bread from the mouths of...
Someone asked me an interesting question about game design earlier, about how level designers work with sound designers. So, let's do this. Level designers and sound designers, like generally, level designers sort of either know the story beats that they have to hit in a level, or come up with them. And then they'll work with the sound designers, like they'll put in requests to make sure that they have all the sound elements they need to trigger at various points through the level. And then they'll script the triggers to make sure that those sound events happen when they're supposed to. So it's just, you know, the sound designer has specific skills that the level designer needs. The level designer puts in requests for them, and then the sound designer delivers. That's how it's usually worked where I've been. Our Endraga hide armor reinforcement, which is robust silver sword, superb silver sword. Holy hell! Well, I need to go buy 4 silver ores. Do you have silver ore, Cedric? No, but I'm totally gonna go buy silver ore now because that superior silver sword seems awesome. I don't mind this much bloom. I think it looks very ethereal, almost. It also gives the impression that I'm sort of down in a dim place, looking up at a place that's much brighter. Because I'm down in the shade of this forest, looking at the sky through the trees. And it's very bright because my eyes aren't used to the brightness of the sky. Oh man, it's like totally... It's totally 11:30, which means it's just about time for me to stop. So I'm going to build this silver sword, and then we're going to call it a day for today's stream. It's a little shorter than usual because I spent a lot of time earlier talking about the Player's Handbook, which is obviously very exciting to everybody.
Everything all right at the house, Lou?
At your service. Let's trade. You craft me the superb silver sword? Yes, you can. Oh no, come on. Trade me some silver ore. Awesome. 2, 3, 4. Check. Craft. Craft it. Yeah. Adrenaline generation on hitting foe. +1. Awesome. Now that is better than the robust silver sword. Oh yeah, that's way better. Oh man, Kitten, I haven't seen that interview, but that sounds totally awesome. He was talking about No Man's Sky and how the lead sound designer says saying that the sounds are procedurally generated like the planets are. That sounds wild. I have no idea how you would do that. That sounds quite cool. Excellent. Now I have a super badass silver sword. Do I have like a little wolf's head on it? Yeah, I totally do. Nice weapon model with that wolf's head on the back. Alright guys, let's do like 3 Q&As. So drop some questions in chat and I'll try to answer them for you all. Maybe you'll find some of that interesting here today. Yeah, send me a PM with it, Ketten.
A fine mess you have here. Dwarves stealing bread from the mouths of honest craft.
Yeah, No Man's Sky sounds really ambitious. Sounds like they're doing something really interesting if they're telling the truth about their statements. And that's really exciting. I think that chat automatically deletes links right now, so. What's been in my mouth recently? What have I had? The simplest and most delicious thing that I've had recently has been sauteed peppers and onions with a little bit of spices on them in a burrito.
Son, you should get home
Super
early today.
delicious.
Eat something.
You'll betray no one else, Elvin bitch.
Oh,
I don't know what.
hey.
What's going on here?
This whore's a Scoia'tael spy.
Any evidence?
What's it to you? Easy. She loiters around the garrison kick-kitting us. Roderick says he bound her, but I don't believe that. I did!
That's your evidence?
2 of our lads are missing. Last seen with her.
I only spoke to them. Then they went off towards the caves. That's all I know.
The bitch is lying. She led them into an ambush.
This ought to be easy enough to resolve. Look inside the caves.
But they're crawling with all sorts of filth.
I'll do it, but you'll pay me. Wait for me at the harbor.
Leave me alone, Mother. Can't you see I've work to do?
Awesome. There you go. Nelomania, I was just earlier talking about how level designers and sound designers work together to create events in the game. It's generally that either the creative director delivers requirements for what sort of story beats the level has to present, and then the level designer figures out how those get linked together in the actual space and in the flow of the game. And then he'll put in requests from the sound designer for the elements of the story that the sound designer needs to support through dialogue options or sound events, things like that. And then the sound designer will complete those tasks, deliver the elements to the level designer, who will script them into the events of the game. This is The Witcher 2. We'll just quick save, real save, exit to main menu. And we'll drop this sound down low. Cool. I'm very interested in the sandbox elements of No Man's Sky. I think sandbox gaming can offer a much more compelling experience than scripted gaming, but it also can offer a non-compelling experience by making it too hard to find those compelling experiences. But like Dwarf Fortress is a sandbox, right? And it's just awesome, always. Who or what have been your influences on getting into the games industry? So this is fun. Scion Storm. I had lunch when I was like 15 with Stieg Hedlund, who was the lead class designer on Diablo 2, because he moved into my neighborhood when I was living in Raleigh, North Carolina. And my mom was like, oh, my son is interested in games. Can he have lunch with you sometime? So we just sat down and talked about gaming. And like, I don't even really remember what he said. He probably said the standard things that people always say, like make games and study everything and be creative. But just the fact that this awesome guy who was like the designer on one of the games that I thought was just one of the best games ever, and like I was playing it as a 15-year-old kid, that he would sit down and have lunch with me and talk about the games industry. Like, that's super cool. So that was a big sort of moment. And it's not like that pushed me into the games industry, but that is sort of a piece of my history that opened the option to me and made it clear that that's something that people can do and I could do it. Is there a chance that Hork and Friend could appear in Eternal Crusade? I would say the chance is very small, because everything we put in the game has to be approved through Games Workshop. So I'm not sure what they would think of a comic relief merchant appearing in Eternal Crusade. We'll see. If I were to create a tabletop RPG, what kind of game would you create? What would make it stand out? That's really hard to say. Right now, what I really like is sort of a combination of a whole bunch of things from the different games I've played. I loved the traits system in King Arthur Pendragon. So I'd like to see a game that treats alignment more like traits. I don't know. Hard to say. Claim Me asks, how important is it for devs to find bugs like quest loopholes? Here, let me do this. Boink. How important is it for devs to find bugs like quest loopholes where the dev didn't expect the player to do something, like run away from a troll fight, thereby leaving the player without quest information? That is important for devs to find that. I mean, it's also something that quality assurance helps with a lot. You can really only find that through extensive playtesting and feedback, because one person will just never, ever, ever find everything that there is to find in a game. You need as many eyes as possible looking at every part of the game as possible. Because without that volume of attention, you just can't find it. So it kind of, I don't blame the developer of that quest, because there's just no way that a single designer will ever find everything. Omar Hash asks, would you fake rolls as a DM? Generally speaking, I don't, because I think it's more compelling when players see my rolls in front of them and everybody abides by the dice. Jane Crow asks, what did your work on the Secret World involve? I did a bunch of work on the Secret World, all on the dungeons and the cooperative PvE side of the game. I created 2 dungeons on my own. Well, like, I was the core designer on 2 of the dungeons in the game, so that was Hell Raised and Hell Fallen. The first and the last Hell dungeons were both mine. I created the final boss fight in the Darkness Wars, which was the huge beast that leaps out of the pit and then he's like resurrecting everybody around you. That was a fun fight. And then I did a couple of things after launch with other group encounters, like the Cat God, the Halloween boss fight. I designed that fight. And then I became a team lead at that point in time. So after the launch of the Secret World, I was much more about coordinating the team's efforts and making sure that everybody is delivering their tasks on time, so that we released the Vanishing of Tyler Freeborn and Last Train to Cairo on time. I was the team lead for both of those DLC releases. Ooh, the level designer and the environment artists are not the same thing. The level designer will create a very barren space that just defines where the player can play. And then the environment artist will go through and create the lush forest, for example. So, like, the level designer might place a couple of bushes just to indicate, like, these are places where the player can take cover. But then the level artist will go through and dress the entire environment, add grass, add other bushes, add trees, all sorts of things. The Secret World, let me see what it costs on Steam right now. If you like MMOs, the Secret World has a lot of content now, and it's quite cheap, and there's no subscription fee. Let's see. I'm searching the Secret World. So the Secret World is currently $30. The Secret World Massive Edition is $60, and that contains issues 5, 6, and 7. So that's like a whole bunch of interesting, like, solo content that's added on at the end of the game. Really, like, $60 for the Secret World. There is so much to do in that game that I think it could definitely be worth it if you like MMORPGs. think it's a fine game. $30 for the Secret World, absolutely. There's plenty for you to do. I don't know what the community's like nowadays, so I don't know how active the game is. So yeah. The TSW Nightmare Dungeons. Yeah. Chanfree asks, hey Steven, do you guys have staffed animators or do you guys hire freelancers? I'm an animator wanting to get into the games industry. Animators are generally on staff. Pretty much. As far as I have seen so far, animators are all on staff. You should be sure to check out animation forums and submit your stuff to competitions and just build yourself a great portfolio where you can send it to, you know, Ubisoft and Behavior and everything and show, like, here are the kinds of animations that I'm really good at. And I think animation is one of the more in-demand segments of the games industry because it's a very technical skill, requires a lot of talent, and every game needs animators. Like, everybody agrees. Like, sometimes games companies think, oh, my programmer can do the design work. It's not true, but people think that. But nobody says, oh, my programmer can do the animations. Steven, 666 Cooley 666 asks, Steven, when you are GMing, do you pander to the various wants of players, like Jeff and his loot whoring? I haven't seen Jeff loot whoring, but yeah, absolutely. I always try to make sure that I include hooks that keep every player interested in the game. I think that's something that GMs should try to do generally. I think that's going to be it for today, guys. So thank you for stopping by, watching me play The Witcher 2, hearing me talk about the player's handbook, which I'm still super stoked about. And yeah, keep being awesome, guys. Go over to Neil's chat, and I'll probably actually just host Neil after this, so you guys can stay here or go over there, either way. And yeah, be rad. Later, guys. Thanks to all of you, and I'll see you next week. Same place, same time. Ta-ta.